ang aksyon sa Phil Oil Flying Bee Center dahil maghaharap ang Creamline Cool Smashers versus the Petrogas Angels later after our game. Welcome back mga kapamilya. Ako po si Denise Densay reporting for duty, and joining me today is Noreen Go and Roxanne Montealegre to complete our panel for today. Kaya wag na natin patagalin to. Ito ang PVL 2019.
Welcome to the Battle for Third, mga kapamilya. This is the open conference dito sa Premier Volleyball League. BanKo Perlas lost a pair of 3 setters against Petrogas in the semifinals. Pero ang Motolite nakuha ang set 1 sa game 1. But the Creamline Cool Smashers, the defending champions, dominated the rest of the way to earn their sweep.
Thank you so much for that recap, Rox. Pero yun naman, Noreen, talagang exciting, especially after a long weekend. Everyone is just excited to go back into the court. Pero how is the mechanics going to go for our finals right now?
Well, after what Rox said, just to visualize where we are right now, syempre 1 beat 4, which is Creamline beat Motolite, and then 2, Petrogas beat BanKo. That's why the finals is 1 and 2, Creamline and Petrogas, and the battle for third is BanKo and Motolite. But we have to mention best of 3.
Best of 3, best of 3. Pero yun na nga, we find the BanKo Perlas Spikers, Noreen, in the same spot as they did in the previous conferences. But this time around, we have a newcomer coming to the scene, Team Motolite. Pero tingnan muna natin yung previous 2 games nila nung nagharap sila for the elimination round.
Yeah, in the first match, dated September 11, it was a very tightly contested match. Went 5 sets, it really went the distance. Motolite took the first 2, 25-16, 25-21. BanKo came back 25-19. 31-25, and in the 5th set, 19-17. So it's very close. We gotta mention, Motolite won spikes, aces, sets, and receptions. BanKo naman, blocks and digs. So they have their own strengths in that match.
That's true talagang. It was Motolite that outlasted the BanKo Perlas Spikers. But this time around, when they met the second time, well, it's like the tables turn.
Yeah, medyo reversal of fortune, no? Ang BanKo won in straight sets, 25-21, 25-19, 25-21. And funny, parang nag-mirror image tuloy eh. Perlas won spikes, aces, points off errors, and digs. Motolite took blocks naman reception. So today's game, it's really who's gonna play better eh. I mean, battle of pride na to eh.
Battle of pride, especially dahil alam ko talagang ayaw magpatalo ng BanKo Perlas Spikers since hindi na nga sila nakapunta ng finals. But at the same time, there's Team Motolite looking to prove that they have what it takes. Pero yun na nga, Rox, how can our fans stay updated with everything that's Premier Volleyball League?
Yes, syempre for the Battle of Pride, you have to make some noise. Sino ba sa mga ladies in red ang sinusuportahan nyo for today? Just tweet us at ABS-CBN Sports at syempre gamitin nyo ang hashtag PVL2019. You can also go to our Instagram account at ABS-CBN Sports if you want to share photos also. Mas gusto nyo, mas ma-video kayo, dyan kayo pumunta. At syempre sa #1 Philippine Sports website, sports.abs-cbn.com. At huwag nyo rin kakalimutan i-like ang ating Facebook page. Malapit na yan, promise. Mag-hit na ng 1,992,944 yan. So like lang ng like, may mapapanalunan pa kayong TV Plus Go for your on-the-go lifestyle. Kaya naman mamaya rin, tingnan natin kung may hit na natin yan. Target na yan.
So Rox, are you ready?
Yes, super ready.
Noreen, are you ready?
Ready.
So mga kapamilya, sa ating pagbabalik, papag-usapan naman natin ang dalawang koponan here for our Battle of Third at the Premier Volleyball League 2019. We welcome you back to the Battle of Third here in the San Juan Phil Oil Flying V Center between the BanKo Perlas Spikers at ang ating team Motolite. Pero yung pag-usapan natin muna na rin, of course, just the semifinals recap between the Petrogas Angels versus the BanKo Perlas Spikers because wow, Petrogas just dominated those past two games.
You know, much to a lot of people's surprise, no, both games went straight sets. But we have to mention in both games, the first sets were highly contested. In the first game, it was 25-22, and then 25-15, 25-20. In the second game, it was 28-26, and then 25-17, 25-17. So, you know, they'll start out strong, but what they have to learn is to finish a match.
And that's why kailangan na talaga natin kausapin yung one of the leaders, yung mga pundasyon ng BanKo Perlas Spikers na kasama natin ngayon, none other than Sue Roses, si Kuya nga. Pero Sue, it was still an exciting matchup despite yung 3 sets. Pero ano yung kailangan gawin ng BanKo Perlas Spikers to rely on other players aside from, you know, sila Ziher Vasho and Nicole Tiamzon?
Siguro yung errors namin, kailangan namin malesen eh. Sobrang dami namin errors per set, especially sa receive. So receive pa lang nakaka-score na yung kalaban namin eh. Nung training namin, nag-concentrate kami sa receives namin.
So reception talaga yung one thing that the BanKo Perlas Spikers need to fix.
Yeah, one thing people want to know, talk about one thing is, yung aling BanKo Perlas yung mapapanood nila today? Is it the one that's very inconsistent? Is it the one na kaya talunan na siya ang Motolite in straight set? So, it's always the consistency yung issue niya. Anong BanKo Perlas makita natin today?
Siyempre lalaban kami ngayon. And nandito na eh. Kumbaga sabi ko, nandito na tayo eh. Pinaghirapan na natin to. Tapusin natin kung ano yung sinimula natin. Sabi ko, hindi naman masama kung manalo tayo sa Battle for Third.
Yeah, it's not bad talagang. And we wish you all the best of luck, Sue. Thank you so much for being here.
Good luck.
You can go back. Pero yun na nga, pinag-usapan natin kanina yung question ko na rin, sino yung mga players that also needs to contribute aside from sila Tiami, sila Z, and of course, it comes in the form of Kat Bersola.
Yeah, of course, BanKo, they need to get their middles involved. No? That's why Sue mentioned their passing. They really have to pass better so that Jem or Rem can set to their middle blockers. And Kat Bersola, obviously, she can be a go-to person, but in those 2 matches, 10 points and 5 points. What we're just saying is I think they just have to get her more involved. They have to work on their passing and hopefully take advantage of a Kat Bersola in their team.
That's true. We all know that there's so much potential when it comes to Kat Bersola na maibibigay niya para sa BanKo Perlas Spikers sa laban nila ngayon. Pero mga kapamilya, sa ating pagbabalik, pag-uusapan naman namin ang Team Motolite, kaya just stay tuned. Malakas man ang ulan sa labas pero palakasan ng loob dito sa Phil Oil Flying V Center between the BanKo Perlas Spikers at ating team Motolite. So kanina na rin napag-usapan na natin yung mga previous games of the BanKo Perlas Spikers. But now let's look at the journey of Team Motolite, especially, you know, the road to the semifinals. Now they put up quite a fight for the set 1, pero yun talaga, it was really no match against the Creamline Cool Smashers.
Yeah, I think we should just have to look at the positives for Motolite is if you compare their performance last conference and this conference, I should already be happy with what they've achieved. Here, battle for third. So if they win, better. But if not, they should already know that they have improved and look forward to the future conferences. Here are the scores. So you can see they won the first set of the first game, but the rest was all the mighty Creamline. But in today's game, they're going to forget that and they just want to win this battle for third.
That's true, and one of the key players that will help them to hopefully get that win is none other than Iris Tolenara. Now, Iris, it was a great game during the first time when you were able to nab a set from Creamline Cool Smashers, but what was key to doing so, and how do you plan on carrying that into today's game against the Perlas Spikers?
I think what worked for us is just focusing on our side of the court, focusing on teamwork, our efforts, celebrating success, and just playing our volleyball, staying loose and having fun doing what we're doing. Because we're a good team.
Right. You are a good team. But if there's one thing you need to stop with BanKo Perlas, what is the number one thing you have to stop?
I would say the runs. We don't want to let them go on a couple point runs or several point runs. So we have to try to stop that right away.
Okay, so we're excited to see how you plan on stopping the BanKo Perlas Spikers later. Thank you so much, Iris, and good luck.
And good luck, yeah.
Now, we talked about the potentials of the BanKo Perlas Spikers in the likes of Kath Bersola. Pero dito naman, para sa Team Motolite, no surprise here, Noreen, it's gonna be Myla Pablo.
Yeah, obviously, they need a lot more points from her. Her leadership is already there, but we have to mention health issues. She's battling health issues. We never know when she's 100%. As far as she's concerned, she's always giving 100%, but in terms of health, we know that's not true. In game 1, 6 points. Also in game 2, 6 points. So they'll need to go more to Myla Pablo, and she needs to get the sets that she's comfortable with. So she'll be comfortable start pa lang ng game, and hopefully, strong performance to finish today's game.
Now, it's been quite a hard conference for Myla, but of course, we're all hoping for a great coverage, a great game between all the teams. Now, walang ma-injure, pero mga kapamilya, ito na nga also joining us aside from our players, and of course, your panel is DJ Jimmy to add up to the hype of our battle for third ngayong Wednesday afternoon dahil mga kapamilya, sa ating pagbabalik, magsisimula na po ang labanan between the BanKo Perlas Spikers at ang Team Motolite.
Presenting our national officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Bob Malenab. Second referee, Mr. James Oliver Mora. Let's welcome our starters from our BanKo Perlas Spikers. Team captain wears jersey number 19, Nicole Ann Tiamzon. At number 3, Suzanne Roses. Wearing jersey number 6, Angeline Marie Hervasio. At number 8, Jorella Marie De Jesus. Number 11, Catherine Adriel Bersola. And number 12, Jamanea Ferrer. Liberos are number 7, Maria Giselle Jessica Tan. And number 10, Princess Nina Balang. Head coach, Mr. Kongsawat Apicha. Presenting our Motolite volleyball team. Team captain wears jersey number 1, Iris Janelle Tolenada. At number 3, Maristela Jen Layu. Wearing jersey number 8, Myla Pablo. At number 10, Maria Lina Isabel Molde. Number 18, Diana May Carlos. And number 19, Aisha Lane Ganaban. Liberos are number 12, Maria Riel Estraniero, and number 14, Tony Rose Ponce. Head coach, Mr. Godfrey Okumu. This is game 1 of the finals for the bronze. May the best team win.
And this is it. We start with a battle of third between the BanKo Perlas Spikers at ang Motolite team na talagang medyo ready na ako mag 5 sets.
Well, it really depends for me. Talaga, I mean, based on the previous matches that we discussed in our pregame, no? For me, which BanKo will come out playing tonight? That's the key. Eh? Is it going to be a long game? Is it going to be a short game?
That's true. Dahil sometimes, maganda yung gising. Sometimes naman, you have those bad days as well. Na the executions there, it's just that it's not your day. But hopefully, you have both teams who want, of course, to get that win after losing 2 straight games to the Creamline Cool Smashers for Motolite and the Petrogas Angels for the Perlas Spikers.
Yeah. And remember what Sue Rosa said in our pregame, it's their reception, and they start off with a reception error. Talking about BanKo.
Carlos.
And we can see here Motolite with the first point. That's Carlos serving. Great dig there by Balang. Punta kay Sue Roses.
Roses ties the set. 1-all.
And now, deadlock at 1-1 after a reception error by Myla Pablo. Yun na nga yung pinag-usapan natin kanina. Myla Pablo, one of the players that really needs to step up in today's game.
Yeah, 6 points in both games there in the semifinals. It's too low for the likes of sabi nga natin, bagyo nga, bagyong Pablo. So I think they have to get her the sets first, get her more comfortable, get her groove in the match, and eventually the points will just flow.
And now, BanKo Perlas, 2-1 ang ating talaan. Ooh!
That doesn't cross. 3-1.
And a 2-0 run already for the Perlas Spikers with the errors of the Motolite, which is what Iris mentioned a while ago, that of all the things that they cannot give away, ito yung mga errors.
Yeah.
Process.
That's right. I mean, I think both teams, it's evenly matched. It's in the elimination round, Motolite 1-1, BanKo 1-1. So in today's game, you don't want to see these errors.
Kaya yun, nakabawi na rin ang ating Motolite. 1 point lead for the Perlas Spikers.
Nakabawi because of an error.
So hopefully, we won't be seeing an exchange of errors, but instead to show, I guess, really what these two teams have, because they're both amazing teams.
And you wonder, Denise, the break, how many days yon, the break from the last game?
I think since Sunday.
Yeah.
So that's like more than a week.
More than a
8
week.
days? 9?
So I'm sure they didn't rest, but that period, the question is who will the training during those moments favor? Some people, they don't like rest from matches, so That's a question in today's game.
Exactly. Actually, we saw, of course, in social media, some of the players really also needed to take, a step back
Yeah.
from practices and let's see who's gonna come out talagang refreshed
Yes.
right off the break or still needing that break.
Oh, the save.
Ooh, smart move there by Tolenada. Pero naabangan. Yamzon straight into Molde. Go to Pablo. Yami setting it up. Free ball ang ibibigay ni Ferrer. Kay Ganaban, that is too strong outside.
Well, we gotta give credit to Jem Ferrer for saving that ball, landing in the opposite side, eluding the lines of Motolite's court. Yeah, obviously that's wide.
Ella De Jesus, the elevator, serving. Thoughts. Yan, back to Pablo, but also blocked by Herbacio and Bersola.
6.
So things looking good so far for BanKo Perlas.
Starting strong. They were really expecting that because that's the site where Myla always hits, but that's why we're going to be needing a timeout from Motolite first.
You're in a hurry to jump and spike the balls. The people are passing. You're pushing that ball too fast. Let's just try to relax. Relax. Don't be in a hurry. Okay? Spikers, take your time to swing. Take your time to swing. Don't be in a hurry to swing. If the balls are too tight, I'd rather you push the balls. Don't just hit in the blocks. Okay?
Ayun, as Coach Okumu says, the attacks of Motolite is becoming more and more predictable, and you can't have that against the Perlas Spikers, who of course did their due diligence with their homework, and since they didn't make it to the finals, they better make it to the third.
That's right, and they have one of the best blocker in their team in Kat Bersola, so yeah, you got to change things up.
3. Serving
Yun,
6.
but Ganaban making use of that block by the Perlas Spikers to stop the bleeding para sa ating Motolite team.
Yeah, I remember Iris saying in the pregame, they don't want BanKo to go on the runs, the streaks, the spurts.
Ooh, Kat Bersola, but that's too strong. Back-to-back points here for our ladies in red.
Yeah, you can see that approach actually. She was too near the net, so not much she can do with follow-through. Talagang pull her wrist, so she overcooked that.
Tapos, what would the power that Kat Bersola has? But,
3-point for BanKo.
service error there for Motolite. 3-point lead.
Yeah, and little errors here and there already for both squads early on here in the first set.
Serving for BanKo.
I think both teams are still warming up. That break, maybe also the weather, so everyone's just getting their bearings together. Oh, great move by Myla Pablo.
Reaches over.
Inabangan ang bola na yun. Let's look at that again.
Look at that vertical leap of Myla. Look at this one. She really skied high for that.
Team captain, Iris Tolenada.
Despite, her back problems that she's been having. Yamzon, down the line again, straight to Molde. Pablo again.
Oh, good dig.
Iris, back to Myla.
Pablo.
And Pagyo Pablo is right here at the Phil Oil Flying V Center. Pumasok na yung ulan.
Exactly. And the Motolite fans have to be happy with that. She got dug by Ella De Jesus, but she went cross-court, then she gets the kill. So, nag-a-adjust na si Myla Pablo, playing it smart here.
And now it's just a 1-point lead. Oh!
Yamzon over the block.
But Nicole Yamzon, of course, gets that cross-court hit to lead us to our first technical timeout.
First technical timeout. 8. BanKo.
And here it is, talagang palakasan ng loob dito sa Phil or Flying V Center after, you know, that hit by Myla. Biglang sinagot ni Nicole Tiamzon. Pero punta muna tayo kay Roxanne Montealegre for our first set report. Rox?
Pinag-usapan mo nga ang malakas na sagot ni Nicole Tiamzon, pero para naman kay Coach Apichat, siya nga ang pinakamalakas na player niya at pinaka-nag-improve from the beginning. Pero para kay Nicole Tiamzon ng BanKo Perlas Spikers, sabi niya, hindi lang lakas ng loob, lakas ng palo ang kailangan nila sa battle for third, battle for pride. Kailangan nila dito unpredictability at subtle confidence. Pero naman para kay Coach Godfrey Okumu ng Motolite, na sinasabi ng players nila na never pa raw nagalit hanggang dito sa finals. Galit na palo at aggressiveness naman ang gusto niyang makita sa set number 1. Anong masasabi niyo dyan? Noreen and Denise.
Thank you for that, Rox. Exactly. That's the kind of aggressiveness na Coach Okumu wants from Motolite dahil, well, pag nabigyan mo na yung momentum, usually kay BanKo Perlas, well, sometimes tumutuloy-tuloy na yun eh.
Yeah. I like that report. Si Coach Okumu hindi nagagalit. Dito hindi pa rin nagagalit. Di mo alam sa training ba, galit na galit siya.
Especially after those back-to-back losses.
Yeah.
For sure. Di Hervasio finding a way.
9. Serving
Great
7.
play that she made out of that.
Yeah. And you like the set to the back row. Parang it really widens their options eh.
Team captain, Jamie Tiamzon.
Here we go, Nicole Tiamzon.
Serving
Sinabi
for the
nga kanina
Perlas
ni Rox,
Spikers.
one of the strongest players para sa Perlas Spikers. Pero
Ball
yun
is
naman,
out.
sobrang lakas
8
na
to 9.
outside ang kanyang serve. 1-point lead still with the Perlas Spikers.
When you look at her build, parang where does she get that strength?
Right? She's so petite.
From Motolite.
And then when she hits, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Love seeing those types of athletes.
Oh, that's a great save by Jem Ferrer.
Oh!
A miscue
And
on
the
the play.
miscommunication there on the
Serving
end para sa Motolite. Pero what an effort by Jem Ferrer.
Yeah, we got to give her that point. Give her that point. Stats. Point, Jeff Ferrer.
Great service there. And another great hit. Pero nasasalo. Punta kay Z Hervasio. Doon si
save.
Tots Carlos. We go to Molde. Oh. Ferrer again. To Ella de Jesus. And to Roses. Whoa!
That didn't cross.
The
Roses
hustle
scored.
that the BanKo Perlas Spikers
11,
is showing us
serving
this
8.
afternoon, Noreen.
Yeah, actually both teams aim for effort in that rally. That was a good rally.
Exciting, and it's just set 1.
Service.
So it started with Z with that save. Now the set was too far, closer to that end. She saved it. And then si Ella naman, the opposite end. And they get the point.
Oh, and
Ball
a
is
down the
out.
line hit by Tots Carlos.
Serving 8.
Ito yung mga bawian ni Tots Carlos, especially after, you know, a mistake or a run, tuloy-tuloy na run ng BanKo Perlas Spikers. And it's so great to see
Service.
them being more
Correct.
active and aggressive
Yeah.
when it comes to the attacks.
That's true. But unfortunately, that last hit, kala natin, may konting touch, pero out.
Reball. Thanks to Iris. To Tots again. Jem was there.
Yeah.
And I think an
That
error
will
is
do,
called.
says the referee. 2 touches.
Yeah,
Called on
15.
time. 9.
I think violation.
Giselle. And you don't like to see that because we've seen her even in her UAAP days as a libero, and the way she sets it normally, it's really a percentage are really high. That time, siguro nerves na rin setting it.
Tots Carlos again with her jump serve. Ooh, great dig by Bala. Ella de Jesus. Molde was there. Iris back to Molde, finding a way. Tiamzon with that follow-up. Reball ulit ang ibibigay ng Perlas Spikers. Soft touch by Molde. And another long rally. But that is outside.
Ball is out. 10.
Sayang, no?
Serving
I
12.
mean, it's always for me after a very long rally. I don't like to see it end with an error. Sayang.
Service. Carlos.
Close enough for Ella de Jesus, pero our referee has said his piece.
The call stays.
The call stays. Again, another strong serve
Much
by
to the left.
Tots. Pero yun na nga, this
13 to
time, masyadong malakas
I was looking at Tiami, si Nicole Tiamzon. She was gliding, kneeling towards the line. Then she parang brushed it off. Parang ano yan? Added air para lumabas.
Oh, regalo para kay
Persola,
Cathy
on the
Persola.
14.
Siyempre,
serving
no
10.
yan for Cathy.
Yeah, with her height,
Yeah.
can't do that, especially when she's in the front row. 4-point lead
Service.
here
Roses.
for our Perlas Bikers. Two Roses serving.
Yeah, good serve.
Molde!
Molde from the right.
And a
11,
great hit
14.
there from Isa Molde, former UP Lady Maroon.
Yeah, finally, no, a kill from Isa Molde. We've been waiting for that
Isa
that
Molde.
point for Isa.
From Motolite.
11-14. Ooh.
Plus 1 for
Again,
BanKo.
pero nabawi ng service error.
It's going to be interesting to see the error department in this first set.
Ella de Jesus.
Something to
Serving
also
the
look
Perlas
forward to in
Bikers.
set 2 and how they'll improve
Yeah.
coming from all of that.
Yep.
The first set is always the trickiest, but let's see how these two teams will try to find a solution for those. Iris again to Myla Pablo. Oh,
Too far to reach
Again.
for her Vasha. 12,
targeted hit by
15.
Myla Pablo. Di nasundan after that receive, I guess, by Giselle Tan. Di Hervasha tried, but
She tried. It was too high.
Aigan
no
na.
match for the
Serving from
Bagyong Pablo.
Motolite.
But it's a good sign for Motolite. Myla Pablo being very active here in the first set.
Ferrer to Tiamzon, a soft touch. Doon si Tots Carlos. Balik kay Pablo. Ay
A little too
kulang
short.
naman this time around.
Just too far from the net.
Pero still, that will lead the BanKo Perlas Bikers leading to our second technical timeout. And the fans here, of course, from Motolite, at nakikita na rin natin yung cream line, all cheering for the respective teams dahil super jam-packed Wednesday that we have this afternoon here at San Juan. Bakbakan between the Perlas Bikers at ang Motolite. And you can see here, of course, our fans from the Cool Smashers always ready to support their idols dahil pagkatapos nito sila ang susunod na laban against the reigning reinforced conference champs, the Petrogas Angels.
Yeah.
Substitution.
And
BanKo.
throughout the conferences,
12
we've
out,
already
16,
realized that
three
all
in.
teams have their own fan base. I mean, we've seen
End of the
Motolite, the sea of red or white, Petrogas then, red or white. Siyempre, Creamline, lagi,
Consider
most
Vasha.
often yung pink.
With the floating heads.
Yeah.
You cannot forget
Yeah,
their signature
yeah.
floating
Oh,
heads.
That's true.
Pero ito na nga, we're seeing on our screens right
13,
now, they're in the
16.
error so far. 8 for Motolite and 5 for the BanKo Perlas.
That's a lot. Because when you look at the score, it's only
Iris
16,
Tolenada, team
13.
captain.
And you have 8
Serving
errors
from
and 5
Motolite.
errors already.
You can see that the BanKo Perlas Bikers definitely took advantage of those 8 errors ng Motolite.
Tiamzon with the block.
Tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang
13,
scoring
13.
spree para sa ating Perlas Bikers after that hit by Nicole Tiamzon. 17-13 na po ang ating talaan.
Yeah, Rem Kailing in here in the first set, but
Cathy
gotta mention
Persola.
Jem Ferris did playing
Serving
so
for
well
BanKo.
in this, at least in this first set.
She was on point with all her saves.
Yeah, her saves.
Ooh, an outside.
14,
Again,
17.
service error there on the side of Kat Persola.
She miscalculated that serve.
I think sometimes I feel she underestimates her own strength. Too strong. Kailing to Sue. Oh, that was
Clock is in.
Quite
Point
tricky
and
in there.
serve for Motolite.
but that went in favor of Motolite.
Yeah, trickled the net, but it
Service.
landed in their court. And they were just watching. Hatsu and Rem Kailing was just watching, hoping that it's gonna sail wide. But no.
Nicole Tiamzon. Ito si Tang Ponce. Iris balik kay Isa Molde. Oh, and a regalo for Layo. She enjoyed that
16
one.
to 17.
Yeah, crucial moments here.
And that's why Coach Apichat will be calling a timeout first for the Perlas Spikers.
Timeout, BanKo.
Confident yourself, receive very good. Receive very good. Receive very good.
Ito na nga, that was a much needed timeout dahil nakahabol na ang Motolite. 1-point lead na lang ang ating Perlas Spikers. Ayla Pablo serving.
You can see here in the first set, no?
Just
These
1 point
errors,
for Motolite
actually
to
for
tie
both
this
teams,
first
happen
set.
talaga to
Pablo
stop
serving.
runs. Their own runs for that matter. Kaya right now, no team is dictating this match. It's really the errors setting in at those important times.
As we go back to our ball game, another long rally
Carlos
ended
off the block.
by none other than
Tied
Todd
at
Carlos.
17.
Yeah. Playing well also for Motolite, but you love that set by Tang Ponce. Meron pang yung follow through na outstretched
16
body
out,
and
12.
arms.
Ferrer in.
You see how sometimes Tang wishes she was longer.
An elongated Tang Ponce.
She would be quite a threat.
I'm sure.
Imagine. Whoa! Speaking of threats, Nicole Tiamzon. Back to Molde.
Molde, 2
Pero
wide.
outside.
18 to 17.
Sayang, wasted opportunity. She had the right thing in mind, but the last minute flip of the wrist, that snap
Bang.
wasn't there.
8 out.
As you can
15.
see, Ana Gopico enters the court for Ella De Jesus. Strategy here of Coach Apichat going strong here in the front line.
Zone.
Yeah, that's true.
Captain
I'm sure
serving.
more for blocking.
Dahil yung mga hits lumalagpas na eh. Pero
Too long.
tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang
19
errors.
17.
Ng attack errors ni Isa Molde, which is distancing the Perlas Spikers from them.
Yeah, second hitting error by Isa Molde. That's, yeah, no check
Yeah.
there.
He was trying to go, of course, for a check ball. That didn't work out quite so well. That's Carlos again. And that one
Carlos
worked.
off the block.
But you can see
18
here
to
the
19.
attack faults of Motolite. Again, 8
Substitution.
compared to the 4
3 out. 7.
of the BanKo Perlas
2 out.
Spikers.
In.
Yeah, easily 4 points for you. And look, it's just a 1-point game.
Jelly
18
Temperatura.
serving
For
19.
Motolite.
Emzon, Ferrer. Ooh, Temperatura was there. Back to Molde. Palang. Again, nandun si Ganaban. Oh, block.
Good save.
Balik kay Ano Gopico. And wala na yun. She
Off the
asked for
hand
that
of
redemption
Pablo.
ball.
She wanted it.
She wanted it. After it was blocked by
20,
Ganaban and
18.
Carlos. Bigay mo ulit sa akin.
Yeah, and you like that point from Gopico
Ferrer.
coming off the bench, you know?
For
It
the
really
Spikers.
vindicates yung substitution ng coach, di ba?
Na parang, Coach Apichat, you made the right
You
choice.
made the right choice.
Oh!
Down the line.
But Todd Carlos is always the right choice.
19, 20.
She is on point today. You can see kasi her follow through. That, look at this.
1 out, 17.
There, that
Emnas
one.
in.
Clearly, pababa. Whereas in we saw the slow-mo, Isa Molde, talagang kulang ng snap.
Tots Carlos.
Pero ito na nga, Emnas. Emnas will be entering the court for Iris Tolenada. Ferrer. To Roses. Expected by Molde. They go to Z. Again, the blocking of Motolite doing so well for
Yeah.
them right now. Balik kay Z.
Off the hand of Ganaban.
And she gets that point.
Herbacia
That's just a
scores.
smart hit by Z.
20 to 19.
Sensing the blockers, so she just hit it off the blockers, using the blockers to her advantage.
And so this is one
Carlos,
thing that
designated
Motolite
game
has to
captain
adjust because
for
ito
Motolite.
nakikita mo, BanKo Perlas Spikers, well, they adjust after getting blocked the first time.
Yeah,
So Motolite needs to follow through after that block.
that's true. They're just playing it smart.
Whoa, great. Ana Gopico and Kathy Bersola.
Backdoor
But no
attack.
match
Carlos. We're tied
for
at
that
20.
hit. by Tots Carlos.
And I think it's right. That's a great set because Tots Carlos has been on point here, at least in the first set. So that's going to be your first option. But now you have Pablo in front.
But yun nga, well, may mga attack errors naman si Isa Molde, but her excellent digs are 4, which is contributing to Motolite.
Right.
Z Hervasio asking for a check ball, but that is outside.
We're tied at
We're
21.
tied.
Yep.
We're tied at 21-21.
After that pretty flat hit by Z, we saw that. No follow through, no top spin.
BanKo, 15.
And you can see both teams already getting their bearings together. Ito na nagliliyab na.
Isa Molde, serving for
Now you can see
Motolite.
better rallies, longer rallies.
Stronger blocking, stronger attacks. Oh, stronger
Vasho on the
blocking
hit
there by Pablo
22-21.
Ganaban.
Yeah, but that sailed wide, so point for BanKo Perlas.
Ella De Jesus.
If
Serving
Pablo
for
is like the thunder that you can hear, Ganaban is like the light.
What's thoughts?
Oh, she's a whole
Cloud.
different. Yeah, she's the cloud. The weather
It's
is
the net.
working well for Motolite right now.
21.
Pero the luck right now is with the BanKo Perlas Spikers dahil they're 2 points, away from a set point. But timeout first for Motolite.
Motolite, 23.
Let them block, but it's better to do that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then push those balls. Okay, just push those balls. Yeah. The receiving is fine. Yeah. But the only thing that we need is to spike. We need power in spiking. And then when that ball comes back, we watch the seam. You don't leave the seam open. Okay, let them go down the line or cross cut. But the seam, we have to seal it. Okay? Yeah. Right. Hey, you have to go hard. Go guys.
You saw that last minute mention of Coach Akumo to Myla Pablo. You have to go hard, huh?
Yeah, I am sure because that's not her first drop error that didn't go over the net. So sayang,
21 is the score.
we heard Coach
Set
Akumo
number
saying,
one,
push the ball,
BanKo
push it.
Tom.
Don't make your ball too tight in the net. Just find that hole.
Oh, I'm Nas trying to find that hole. Pero again, strong hit down the line by Tiamzon. Back to Tots. And serving it up for Z Hervasio. Pero
Ball is out.
masyadong malakas ang bola. That's
23.
outside.
I can see Z actually like
7 out, 3.
stomping her leg. And she has a knee problem.
Ganaban.
Of course, you wouldn't want her to injure it right now.
Yeah.
So she has to be careful.
That's true, but you know that she's also not playing 100%.
Yeah. Which I'm sure is frustrated because knowing Z Hervasio, she's the type of player that always, she wants to give it her 200%.
I know.
Malang, setting it up for Z, a block. Pero she also got that receive again. Long rally! And
Off the block.
is Tots Carlos okay?
That was a hard fall.
Tiamzon.
Yeah. Effort there though for Tots Carlos.
Advantage.
Oh, she tried to reach that.
If Ben and Evnas did not go for that ball, kuha na ni Tots.
Time out. Perlas Spikers.
Number 8, 80%. Number 3, 20%. Hey, number 8, 20%. Ikaw muna sa team. Okay na. Move to box number 8. Okay. Move to box number 8. Will block maybe split na. Ha? You block me.
Dalawa kayo. Yun dito ka na chat. Dito lang ako na. Doon na ako sa office. Okay.
Tawag na lang. Tawag na lang agad na malakas sa pagpapalo. Pag-counter.
And I'm wondering what Coach Apichat whispered to Jem Ferrer.
Aha.
Hindi abot ng ng mic yun
Secret. Pero sabi ni Coach, second ball. Surprised him.
With a serve.
See that play. Myla Pablo
Pablo
Oh,
off the hand of Tan.
great hit there.
3.
Yep, smart hit.
And you can see why Coach Apichat really called for that timeout dahil pag given the chance, who knows
Emnas.
where this point would lead us.
That's a tight first set.
Si Herbacio. Karen. Tutiam zone. Doon si Ponce. Balik kay Pablo. Regalo para kay Layog. And doon si Bersola. Free ball. And another. And that's it.
Oh!
Illegal block.
That was
Called on
again an
BanKo
error
takes set
that
one,
ended that set
25
for
to
the BanKo
23.
Perlas Bikers, but nonetheless, Motolite team pretty sure they're gonna come back stronger, especially after that frustrating first set for them. So when we come back, it's gonna be set 2. It's 25-23, BanKo Perlas Bikers.
Hello to our Kapamilya sports fans worldwide. This is Eliza Valdez. Thank you for watching the set 1 of today's PVL game. Para mapanood ng live ang mga susunod na exciting PVL sets, just go to iWant.ph or sports.abs-cbn.com.